Having seen a lot of video going round online, I know you are panicking. Should I invest in Lagos? Lagos state government, I think is even they targeted. But I know you are forgetting the basis of all these things. I'm not siding Lagos state government now, but to my best knowledge, I will share what title documents you should look out for. Thank you, and I know that you've watched the last video that we did on what title is not. So this is where we want to dive into what title is, and I want you to watch to the end. Yes, when you watch, subscribe to YouTube channel and you turn on your bell notification. So let's go. What title is in Lagos State? What title you should look for? Number one, when you see land that the title on it is Excision. Some call it Excision/Gazette. See, to me, it's still the same thing. Either the land has Excision or they put Gazette in front. But at times, the land can be excised, has Excision, but doesn't have Gazette. What is Excision? What is Gazette? I will tell you, Excision is a title, Gazette is a document. Excision means excise land. Let me do it in a layman term so that we'll be on the same page. You know, when family land, we call them omonile, when they have parcel of land, and when the law that binds government is the owner of the land. So what the family needs to do, they need to come forward to tell the government that this land, they want it to be excised. Let's say they have 10 hectares of land. So the government, they will take parts that they are going to use and give the family the remaining one. If the family come forward that they want government to excise the land for them, the government don't give them everything. Let's say 10 hectares. Government can give them 6 to 7 hectares of land and they keep the rest. So anytime that the family come forward to the government that they want the land to be excised, and the 7 hectares that Lagos State is giving them or government is giving them, we call it excision. That 7 hectares of land is being excised, meaning that is free from government acquisition. It is free. It's only the 3 hectares that the government is interested, that is government land. Now, on that 3 hectares, they can put committed land, like committed. There is a way governments do especially in Lagos, because I reside in Lagos and I'm talking here in Lagos. So what I'll majorly say is referring to Lagos State government. So the 7 hectares of land has been excised. The title on it is called Excision. So that is what is called Excision land. So Excision is a title, and there is a way it comes. Is in a village name. They put the village name, the file number, because all the excision they will do on it is on the register survey. So they will bring in the register plan in, and the excision will cover the parcel that Lagos State will release to the family. From that, the family can sell to individual or company. That is excision. I said the land can be excised and not having a gazette. Gazette is just a record book. When you say it's gazetted, the land is gazetted. It's good because for land to be gazetted, meaning that they've already excised the land before it moved to the gazette. And gazette too has number. So it's like a journal, newspaper. That is a record book that government keep all their details. That is what Gazette is. Gazette is a document, while Excision is title. So if you want to buy land that has Excision or Gazette, you are free to buy that. So the second one is what we know as certificate of occupancy, C of O, C of O. I know you've been seeing everybody, especially realtors, this land title, C of O, C of O. But I know there is not a day as a buyer or a prospective buyer that you even question realtor. What kind of C of O is this? I don't think you've done it before. Please, when you want to buy land, these are the questions you need to ask. In fact, you will know whether the realtor is even genuine or not when you push some question. So that you know that, oh, this my realtor is sound. And that is why we are here. This is sales with property. You can always bank on us. So we talk about certificate of occupancy. I will talk about 4 certificates of occupancies and I will expatiate on each one of them. We talk about regularized C of O, resettlement C of O, global C of O, and allocation C of O. So let's dive into this C of O, resettlement C of O. Resettlement C of O is a very good C of O land. If I mean C of O, that is certificate of occupancy. So, and how can one have resettlement C of O? Resettlement C of O is given to a community. So let me take for example now. I know in this Shogotedo, there was a family that was relocated from here to somewhere else in Ibejuleki. And I've seen some family, they relocated them from Ekpe to Ibejuleki. So anytime that Lagos State is resettling that family, the family that they are collecting their land, take them to another location, what they usually do to compensate them, let's say the land that Lagos State takes from the family is around 10 hectares of land. So they will take them to somewhere else, another location. They can give them 20 hectares of land or 30 hectares of land to compensate them. And when they want to give them title on it, so part of compensation is to give them the C of O on that land. That is what we called resettlement C of O. I know there was one around the Bejuleki, then we call it Ekpe Lagoon. So that C of O is our resettlement C of O. It's very good because when they are doing resettlement with the villagers, then they need to appoint the secretary, they need to appoint some other people there so that when anybody tenders that C of O, maybe there is an amount of land that subscribers subscribe from them. When you get lands at Alausa in Secretariat in Ikeja, when you tender it, there's a signature they are looking for on that document. That is the deed of assignment they are looking for. If they don't see that signature, they will not approve anything on that land. So that is about the resettlement C of O. Then we go to global C of O. Global C of O too, they give it to family. Yes, like this Shogotedo, we have Ogombo C of O. Ogombo C of O is a lot of hectares of land. In this Shogotedo, we have Jokotade C of O. You know, that was the name that the family used to get the C of O from the government. So that is global C of O. And anybody that is buying global C of O, you need to perfect your title to governor's consent because one land cannot have 2 C of O. It's only 1 C of O. So that is about the global C of O. And this one too apply to maybe company that bought land from the family. Normally, they always have global C of O. When they tell you that's a C of O, so when you know what you are looking for, is it global C of O or the other C of O that I made mention? You know, we have some estates that have global C of O, which like Amen Estate 3 has a global C of O, like Tiwa Garden Phase 1 has a global C of O. Tiwa Garden 2 is allocation and commercial is allocation, and likewise Arizona Estate. But for Amen Estate 3, Amen Estate 3 is a global C of O from the family, because that family, we call it Abomiti community. So it's a community that got that C of O from the government. So what you still need to do, if you are buying into that kind of C of O, when they pass that C of O to you, you can still go to lands to do your governor's consent, because, like I said, one land can only have one C of O, not two C of O. Any land that you're buying that has C of O, the only title you can do in your name there is governor's consent. Okay, so we talk about the allocation C of O. That is where we are, because allocation C of O now in Lagos State is really rampant now, because buying global C of O at times one do enter one chance, especially companies. They might enter one chance because what of if this family is ready to sell and the other family is not ready? At times there are lots of fights in between family or among families. So now what companies are doing, especially in Lagos State, is to go to the government. Yes, the government sell the land to the company. And this is where I'm telling you that this part of C of O, allocation C of O, is very, very, very good, because I will tell you this is where you should be, because at this time and season, allocation C of O, to me, if I want to judge all other C of O, is still the best one for me, because it's Lagos State that is selling the land to me. You can't come back today and say, okay, give us the land back, because I've already paid the government. So when you are buying allocation C of O, the company will apply to Lagos State government that this so land, we are interested in it, and the process will start. So when the process starts, when they want to give the company the C of O, in fact, what will first come in is demand notice, the assessment. There is money that the company needs to pay to the government. So after they finish paying the government, the C of O will come out. So the land that has government allocation, automatically it will have C of O directly from the government. Like our Arizona estate at Eleko now has the C of O, yes, allocation C of O. When we got it last year, it was government allocation. In between last year till them, I think January, the C of O came out. So Arizona estate has C of O now, and is at Eleko. So 500 square meter is selling for 35 million naira in Arizona estate now, and 300 square meter is selling for 21 million naira with initial deposit of 2 million naira. You can key into Arizona estate now. This kind of landed property is free from government acquisition, government encumbrances, all those nonsense and fights. No, because we bought it from Lagos State government. And likewise, our Tiwa Garden phase 2, we just launched it last week Saturday. That one too is allocation land. In fact, strategic, facing Lekki Epe Expressway. In fact, you just need to be a subscriber at Tiwa Garden phase 2, because the location is perfect. It's not far to, even the coastal road is not far to coastal road. It's not far to Eleko Junction. And it's just like 2-3 minutes drive to the Lekki International Airport. Can you beat that? You cannot beat that, because this is really fantastic for you. And that is why I am enlightening you to show you that this is the kind of C of O you need to pursue now. See, enough of this one. I don't want to buy land without title. We've moved beyond that. This is not 5 years ago that everybody was rushing in Ibejuleki, exhibition in progress, exhibition block. All these things that doesn't have title. This Tiwa Garden phase 2 has allocation, government allocation. We bought it from Lagos State. You can still key into it, because we are still selling pre-launch price. We are still selling. And the initial deposit is 3 million naira for Tiwa Garden phase 2, strategically located facing Lekki Epe Expressway. And there is 600 square meter is there, going for 36 million naira, and not 36 million only for land. It's all inclusive. You get your survey there, your development levy there, your documentation is there. We are not saying go and bring another money. You pay your 36 million naira now. There is no story. We do your papers and we allocate you. And also we have 500 square meter, 29 million naira, all inclusive. And also 300 square meter, 18 million naira, all inclusive. You can do this. You can do initial deposit, 3 million naira. You can spread your payment for 3 months, which we count it as outright payment. But if you know that you want longer payment plan, you can still spread it 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, 18 months. Are you telling me that when you come back next year, this will still be selling for the same price? It's not going to happen, because last year February, Tiwa Garden City, we sold it 19 million naira, and then it was all inclusive. You see, there's no 19 million naira on that road today. So this is the best C of O. Yes, at least allocation is very, very good. Looking for good one, I will tell you, allocation is good. And if you know that you don't want to invest in Lagos, you want to move to Ibadan, we have MK sitting in Ibadan. That one too is allocation. Is allocation C of O, is government allocation. Enough of buying land with no title. I have registered survey. Okay, after registered survey, what next? Because it's not alone that you should have that registered survey and not doing anything. Anything can happen. And this is the title that when issue comes, this is what you will use to fight. So all those landed property as allocation, we companies too, we don't want, we are even tired of fighting. Yes, to spare ourselves from fighting, we go to government to buy our land. Look at that MK city now. 500 square meter, you can still get it for 20 million naira. But if you come next month, it will be selling for 25 million naira, because we are doing 10 million naira promo on it, and we are not asking for too much. Initial deposit, 2 million naira. You can spread your payments. So we have 300 square meter, we have 450 square meter in corner piece. So all those landed property are strategic. Imagine, look at that MK city. Is at Olunde. Yes, like Olunde in Ibadan. Immediately when you pass Lee City University, it's very, very close to that place. And it's close to a lot of landmarks. The airport, 18 minutes, to Secretariat is 15 minutes. See, this is where big boys are going now in Ibadan. This is where they are going. And we have buildings that we have bungalows, we have maisonettes, we have terraces, we have duplexes. What else we don't have? You want to roll with the big boys? MKA City in Ibadan. I don't want you to miss it for anything. But look at MKA City. MKA City has allocation C of O. Because see, we are here to give you detailed information so that you will not need to go and buy wrong land. And I'm taking my time to expatiate on this thing so that you can know that allocation C of O is still very good. C of O. We'll be expecting your call, because this is actually the best time to key into this one. And the fourth one is regularized C of O. You think I've forgotten? Never. I can never forget that. Yes, we have regularized C of O, and this is what is happening in Ekpe now. Most of the landed property are of freehold. They have registered survey. Yes, it's good to buy it, but what is company doing? Because they need to do regularization. I know you subscribe in Ekpe. At times, Vegileki, freehold, registered survey. That's what the company is doing. These are the questions you need to start asking the company that you bought landed property from, because the earlier the better. Regularized C of O is good. When companies subscribe to all these, maybe freehold, the land house register survey, then they need to proceed. They will go to Lagos State government. Now, okay, we want to do this title. They will give them, okay, pay for this, and they will start perfecting the title. All those C of O, we call it regularized C of O, because they will regularize the land. So at the end of the day, the company paid all the payments to Lagos State government. In turn, Lagos State government will give them the C of O. That is what we call regularized C of O. So you want me to tell you something? Yes. Part of what title is a Supreme Court judgment. I know when you hear Supreme Court, no, I don't want to buy land that has problem. That one is a problematic land. I know you will say that, but fear not, panic not. If I tell you, Supreme Court judgment is the best title you can get in Nigeria. You can research it, Google it. Supreme Court judgment is very, very good because I don't want to burst your bubble before, but the moment I mention Supreme Court judgment, you want to stop the video and go to the next video. Like this one, but you can Google it. So part of the title, what land title is, we have Supreme Court judgment. Yes, you know what transpire now. Two people are fighting, is my land, is not land, from magistrates to high court, from high court to supreme. It's only title that you cannot appeal. You know, if you have high court judgment, you know, some village, some community can come, they can counter that. They can say no, they appeal to that high court judgment. But when you reach Supreme Court judgment, nobody can appeal that. So if you see land that has Supreme Court judgment, you can buy it. It's a good title. It's a good. What you just need to do is this: you need to read the history, what caused the fight, and if you cannot do that, you can get your property lawyer. Let them do that for you to see whether the land still have one problem or the other. But if you see the land that has Supreme Court judgment, they must have registered it in lands at Secretariat in Ikeja. So it's a very good one. You can buy it. So out of this title that I made mention, I've already give you expo now. Yeah, Supreme Court judgment is still one of the best titles you can have. Apart from that, I will tell you allocation C of O is that one, because when you buy land from the government cannot come back to tell you that they want to revoke it or something like that. So this is the time that we need to share our thoughts with you. If you have anything contrary about what I said, yes, drop it on the comment section box, because I want to hear your own opinion about all these things that I share, because we learn. You can ask questions, we will answer you. But I will tell you, don't just buy blindly. Because your friend are buying land, especially in Lagos, don't buy blindly. Do your due diligence. Ask questions. Don't say because the land is 500,000, you can just throw away your 500,000 like that. You know you work for that money. And you know, anytime you buy land, anytime you buy real estate, you are buying a day. You don't need to work in your life. So when you want to buy, my dear subscriber, buy with sense. I'm not saying don't buy, but you need to ask questions. Don't buy because your friend, your this. And also, when we are saying you need to partner with brokerage firm that can help you navigate this, you don't need to pay us. We will do this thing. In fact, before we even advertise this, we've done our due diligence. That's the way we are always here for you. Sylvie Properties is a brokerage firm. We are here for you to do this thing for you. But you know our subscriber, they say, oh, I have my brother, my sister. Are they real talk? Are they practicing it? Please, I will employ you that you contact us today, because this is where your buying process begins. When you have a realtor that can see through to what you are doing. Because if you say some places in Lagos, I will tell you this is it. This is the title on it. We've done our search, and that is why we are always here for you. Our number is showing on the screen. Call us right away. We have a lot of properties. Is it in Ibeji, Lekki, Epe, or Ibadan, Abeokuta? We are moving to South too. So to tell you that we know what we are doing, and I will tell you this is the right time to invest in land. Buy land. They are not making it anymore. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Turn on the bell notification. If I'm telling you to subscribe, just subscribe and turn that bell. Turn on the bell notification, because you know, if you are not turning your bell notification, when we post this video, you will not see, you might not even see this video. But when you turn on your bell notification, as we are dropping all this information, you will be the first person to see it. Because and you don't need to pay to subscribe to our channel. Subscribe, turn on your bell notification, and don't forget Follow us on all our social media and at Sylvie Properties. I'm Olashile David. Yes, I'm your realtor in Lagos. A go-to realtor because we know this like we know our name. That's we go as far as making decision for our client, because if the land is not good, we tell you don't buy. If it is good, we tell you buy this one, this is good. We know it as we know our name, and that is why you need to partner with us in any of this landed property you want to subscribe to, whether it's Tiwa Garden City, Arizona, MKH in Ibadan, whether Victoria Metropolis in Abeokuta, where we have Veronica District in Ekpe. We will tell you how this thing is. We'll tell you what document is, so that you will know that you can still have real estate company you can trust. We are brokerage firm, you can trust us. We are here for you, and that is why I tell you, you need to call us. We'll be expecting your call. Thank you for watching our video, and God bless you. Bye.